This is Simon Berman, correct?
That's right.
Hello Simon, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
That's good to hear. I've just got some questions for you about your experience with YPC. First off, how did you find out about us?
That is a very good question. I think it was, if I remember rightly, I think it was through a website, through an advert. So I get all these various query, emails.
Yeah.
And a lot on property website emails.
Yeah.
And that's how I think I found out about you guys.
Excellent. And so, did you look at any other companies that were similar to us?
I was looking originally, to buy below market, buy below BMV, but to do myself. But what I think the drawback is, got a young family and work commitments. I work funny hours, shifts. I was thinking, well, I'm not going to fit in all the time. And to be honest, looked into, let me just go back a bit. I'm very sceptical about dealing with people. Didn't know about you guys, but got to speak to you, come to visit you a couple of times. When I bought my first property, I'm sure a lot of people do the same as well. Went to have a look, had the day out in Manchester.
Yeah.
But what I'd like to say is that I feel comfortable working with you guys.
And would you say that's the difference? That's why you chose us?
Yes.
Yes, definitely. That's great. Now, what's the major reason that you want to invest?
Basically, I work in the healthcare profession. Mm-hmm. I work night shifts, on call. I've been doing that 30 years, since I was 19. I've just had enough of it. Yeah. And also, I've got a young family. I've got a son of 4.5, a daughter of coming up to 2.5. They're starting school, and I just want financial security for them.
Yeah, great.
And also, I want to. I don't want to work till I'm 65. I want to take it a little bit easier now. Yeah. And I think, to be honest, I've been dealing with you guys, I think about 5 or 6 months now, and you've changed my life. You've changed my life full circle.
That's what I wanted to hear. Now, the next one, just a few questions about our actual services. First off, how do you feel like our property that we source? How do you feel about the property that we get in?
As I said before, I think from what I understand, speaking to you guys, I think when you buy your first property, people go up and have just out of curiosity, and I was very impressed.
That's great. And your property consultant?
Yeah, he is.
Is it Roy or
is it Roy?
Yeah. And Roy deals with all your questions well?
Yes. I think there was at the beginning probably getting to know how you work, and that there's probably problems maybe with communication, but that's been sorted out now.
Would you pick up the phone and call Roy if you had a question?
I would. Yeah. I've got no hesitation. I know he has said to me, I can speak to him, any time, but knowing from my experience, I get people phoning me if they've got a problem at work, 9:30, on a Saturday or Sunday evening, and I feel, well, the answer is that I would only phone if it was, desperate.
Yeah, that's great.
I wasn't, I heard, like Brett Simon said, a few moments ago that people would phone at 1 o'clock in the morning. I think, I would know where would I do
wait
that.
till the next morning.
I think you can wait till the next morning.
And you've had a face-to-face meeting with Simon, haven't you?
I've had a couple, yes.
Yeah. How'd you find them?
Yes. No, it's very interesting. Confusing because I don't come from a financial background, and sometimes it'll take me a while. I have to, even what Brett was talking before, I'll find out a little bit.
What do you find that you get out of the face-to-face meeting? So what do you find you go away with?
That I can have a different lifestyle.
Yeah, that's great.
From property.
And you've bought with us?
Yes.
How did you find the aftercare service with Karen and Chloe?
They are superb.
And
yourself as well. No. I've got no very I've got no criticisms whatsoever.
So how would you describe overall your experience with YPC?
I think it's been a very good experience.
Yeah.
I'd recommend you guys to anybody who wants to, who hasn't got the time to invest themselves, to do what I call inverted commas, the dirty work.
Yeah.
Just if you see what I'm trying to say.
I get you. That's great. Is there anything else that you'd like to say on record?
No, just keep up the good work.
Fantastic. Thank you for your time, Simon.
You're welcome.